figure out. I can't figure out why my computer keeps crashing. I guess I'll have to call in someone from the IT department to take a look at it. File. When all of the tax withholding statements are prepared, please hand them out to all employees so that they can file whenever it is convenient for them. Finance. After obtaining an MBA degree with a specialization in banking and finance, Martin found a position as an investment banker at a large Manhattan investment bank. Financial. Please tell me what that means in financial terms. Am I still going to own a majority in my business? Fine. Those convicted of copyright infringement may be punished with a 1-year prison sentence and a fine of up to $50,000. Fiscal year. If employment terminates prior to the end of the fiscal year, employees will be paid for unused vacation to which they are entitled. Flexible. In instituting a flexible work schedule, each department in the firm should be sensitive to the impact one employee's flexible schedule may have on work distribution for other employees in the same department. Fluctuate. While business trends can cause the sales figures to fluctuate in the short term, they have shown a steady rise over the past decade. Fluctuation. Fluctuations in commodity prices are the primary cause for short-term changes in company cash flow from operating activities. Fluency. The fluency with which he could discuss trade law made him the perfect candidate to testify for the corporation in court. Focus on. We plan to focus on increasing production speed in the coming years, as this will allow us to lower inventory costs and still deliver products to customers in a timely manner. Fold. In spite of the tireless efforts of management and employees, the company finally folded after 40 years in business. Follow up. By following up on sales leads generated at the recent trade show, our sales staff has been successful in bringing in a number of valuable new clients. Forecast. At the press conference, the CEO announced that the company would be unable to meet its previous forecast of a 15% annual rise in sales. Forecast. The general manager forecast a difficult fourth quarter for the company, as there was very little promise of new sales, and the several members of the production crew had recently quit. Foremost. Of the foremost importance for discussion at this meeting should be the distribution of brochures in preparation for this weekend's conference. Foresee. Luckily, because our company was able to foresee the rapid increase in commercial rents, we were able to negotiate a 10-year office lease at a reasonable rate before rents began to rise. Forgetful. Alexandra is very forgetful, which cost her her job after she forgot to lock up the office when she left on Friday evening. Free delivery. Everyone in our office likes to order lunch from the Chinese takeout restaurant down the street because the food is tasty and they offer free delivery for orders over $20. Freelancer. Fred worked as a freelancer for years, but finally took a job at a large company so that he could enjoy the benefits of health insurance and a pension plan. Freight. Luckily, the freight shipping cost was not determined by weight, but instead by size, so the final price was very reasonable. Frequently. Employees who are frequently late to work or leave before the scheduled time and fail to make improvements after receiving a warning may be terminated. Fulfill. Employees who fulfill all the terms of their employment agreement will be eligible to receive a year-end bonus and stock options. Fulfillment. The turnaround time for fulfillment of orders at our firm is currently 5 working days. It is our goal to reduce this time to 3 days. Function. The function of a human resources department is to ensure that a company has a talented, highly motivated employee base and that suitable candidates are selected for each position. Fund. 5% of each employee's monthly salary will be automatically placed in the company retirement fund. Fund. As our company does not have sufficient capital to fund further growth, the CEO plans to take the company public early next year. Furthermore, we believe that you have not yet been with the company long enough to be considered for a management position, and furthermore, we don't have any management openings at this time. Garment. The market for domestically produced garments has really been booming since people started becoming more leery about buying goods made in China. Gather. The company will be conducting an internal survey to gather information on areas of company operations that are in need of improvement. General. The general consensus among employees is that the new computer operating system is much more user-friendly than the previous one. Generalize. I hate to generalize, but I have always felt that people who work in upper management are out of touch with the needs of rank-and-file employees. Generate. Our goal for this year's charity bazaar is to generate enough funds to be able to open a small facility for the homeless. Get back to. I'm sorry to say that I'm not authorized to give discounts. I'll have to ask my supervisor and get back to you later. Get in touch. None of our office equipment needs servicing at this time, but we will be sure to get in touch with you if the need arises. Get out of. There is no way I can get out of this meeting today, so I'm afraid we'll have to reschedule our appointment. Give and take. A willingness to give and take on the part of both parties ensured that an agreement was reached quickly. Give up. Although this last year has been frustrating because of the economic slump, I advise you not to give up. You have a natural talent for sales. Glimpse. The automaker's concept car on display at the auto show provided attendees with a glimpse of the firm's future design direction. Go ahead. The home appliance company decided to go ahead with plans to build a new production facility to meet growing demands for their products. Go by the book. Be sure to go by the book when you conduct your investigation into this information leak, because what you turn up will probably result in a lawsuit. Go on. It is the responsibility of department managers to know what is going on in their department at all times. Go public. Although the company had done very well for years as a privately owned business, they decided to go public in the fall. Go through a difficult time. The company is going through a difficult time, and I regret to inform you all that we will be forced to make layoffs in the coming months if business does not improve. Goal. The basic goal of most businesses are to sell products or services, increase revenues, decrease expenses, and expand their market share. Groundwork. During a series of initial meetings, representatives from both companies laid the groundwork for merger negotiations. Guarantee. We offer a standard 30-day money-back guarantee on all of our products, but in special circumstances, we may extend that to a 60-day guarantee. Guidance. Hughes Brothers is a full-service investment firm that specializes in providing financial guidance to high-net-worth investors. Guide. The president did an excellent job of guiding his company through the recession and was therefore given a generous bonus by the board of directors. Guideline. The company has clear guidelines for the investigation of alleged code of conduct violations, which include a safe, confidential process for interviewing employees without penalizing them or jeopardizing their jobs. Habit. Employees are encouraged to develop good work habits, including arriving to work on time, maintaining a good attendance record, dressing appropriately, and following instructions. Habitual. While Doug was competent in his work and well-liked by his coworkers, he was eventually fired because of his habitual tardiness. Hamper. I wouldn't discuss your fear of talking in front of audiences with anyone, as it could hamper your chances of getting a promotion. Hand in. After completing the job application form, please review the information you have provided for completeness and accuracy and hand it in at the front desk. Hang up. We're sorry, but the number you are trying to reach is currently busy. Please hang up and try your call again later. Have yet to. I have yet to discuss your concerns with the sales director, but trust me, I will talk to him as soon as I get the chance. Hedge fund. A small portion of the business's profits were invested into a hedge fund each year, but not enough that it would affect business operations if the fund performed poorly. Hesitate. If you have any questions regarding your new checking account or any banking questions in general, please do not hesitate to call our toll-free customer service number. High ranking. The high-ranking official was ushered into his waiting limo and whisked away to his hotel suite. Hire. I believe our company is hiring part-time secretaries and base-level technicians at the moment if you know anyone who might be interested. Hit the streets. After a series of production delays and delivery problems, the new product line finally hit the streets in late October last year. Hold. The President will be holding a press conference this afternoon to field questions from the media in regard to the closure of several production facilities. Hold. Please hold the line, and someone will be with you momentarily. Your call is important to us. Hospitality. After studying hospitality and food service management in college, Catherine found a position in the catering department of a 4-star hotel. Housekeeper. Our hotel is currently seeking an experienced housekeeper to supervise our housekeeping team and check all rooms for cleanliness on a daily basis. Human resources. The goal of the Human Resources Department is to continually assess the organization's human resource needs in light of organizational goals and implement policies to ensure that a stable, competent workforce is employed. Ideal. The ideal candidate for the accounting director position will be someone with a bachelor's degree in accounting, a CPA license, and at least 5 years of supervisory experience. Idealize. While many business people idealize free market capitalism, a certain level of government intervention is necessary to prevent monopolies and ensure that competition occurs on a level playing field. Identifiable. A product differentiation strategy for mass market goods is most likely to be effective when consumers care about the product and there are identifiable differences between brands. Identify. The first step in targeting markets is to identify market segments by dividing general markets into smaller groupings based on selected characteristics or variables shared by those in the group. Ignore. Increasing numbers of women are now playing video games, and if our game developers continue to ignore this trend, we will miss out on an important market opportunity. Illuminate. I would like you to illuminate the inventory problem for us, as I understand that you have first-hand knowledge of this issue. Immediate supervisor. Employee grievances about working conditions should be brought to the attention of their immediate supervisor within 10 days of the date of the circumstances giving rise to the complaint. Impact. When news of the company's pending sale was leaked, the impact was felt throughout the organization, from upper management to entry-level employees.